Recently, I had a show with a gentleman named Taz Exclusives, also known as the B1 Network. He has a conglomerate of YouTube channels. I will pin his channel to the top of the comment section. Go and check him out. Subscribe at the bell. He's very entertaining on live streams and quite an interesting guy. Makes a lot of interesting arguments. He talked about something called the educated lames sold out the black community. That was the name of our show. He made some very interesting points on that show. Some points, in my opinion, are without refute. You'll have to concede to a certain degree. At least I would concede some of his talking points. Maybe you would not. And I think that a lot of times, for some of us guys who went on to college, some of us guys who left the inner city, and some of us even live overseas like myself, we got a better opportunity outside of even America to do certain things. And a lot of times, guys like us are looked down upon for not returning to our roots in the black community, be it inner city or middle class or wherever you come from. And what they want to call people like us, some of them, not all of them, but we are historically called sellouts. Sellouts. That's an interesting word. But, guys, have you been watching this Tekashi 6ix9ine debacle that has been going on since he has been in prison, in jail? Tekashi 6ix9ine and his people, he's been doing a whole lot of snitching, telling, pointing, giving up folks, getting people indicted, his gang, other rappers, Cardi B, Jim Jones. And when he was trying to do all that hardcore shit, it was fun. But when the heat got in, it was crazy. It's interesting. Pookie and Ray Ray talks about the educated lames selling out the black community, which is true to a certain degree. But Pookie and Ray Ray are turning state evidence on each other all the time. Now, this is interesting. And I thought about it. There is no bigger sellout in the black community than Pookie and Ray Ray. I'm not even talking about selling drugs. I'm not talking about that. That's not my argument. I'm not even going to look down on you for selling drugs or black on black crime. I'm not even dealing with that. I'm dealing with Pookie and Ray Ray will turn state evidence on each other in a minute. For immunity plea or a shorter deal. Now, this is what you're going to tell me.
Hey, bro, you can't really say that because Tekashi 6ix9ine ain't a real gangster, man. He is studio gangster. He ain't really built like that.
Okay. All right. Again, you got me. I mean, what? You got me. What am I thinking about? But what are you going to do with Alpo? I mean, you guys know Alpo, right? It's not too many dudes going around as ruthless as Poe. I mean, Alpo, what? He admitted to what? Committed over 8 murders? Kill Rich Porter, dealt all kind of drugs. Hey man, ain't too many more dudes more gangster than Alpo. Alpo was ruthless, but was telling on everybody.
Yeah man, he did this, and yeah man, he did that, and yeah man, he did this, and yeah man, he did that.
Snitching. What you gonna do with the preacher crew out on Harlem? Oh yeah man, it was all right when it was, punking everybody up and all that. But then the dude, preacher, gave up his own son. Turned state evidence on his own kids. Man, I'm just getting started, man. Just getting started, man. What you gonna do with Nicky Barnes? Huh? What you gonna do with Frank Lucas? What you gonna do with Rayful Edmonds? What you gonna do with all these people? John Alite used to be the hitman for Gotti. He said, man, John Gotti's own son turned state evidence. What am I saying? The biggest snitches and the biggest sellouts in the black community, as far as that, are Pookie and Ray. Now, what I'm going to talk about is this. Talk about selling out the community. We talked about this. I have a video coming about our Pookie and Wayward the Warrior class. They definitely got the potential to be. They definitely have the, some of them are violent enough. Some of them are definitely bright enough. But once they get captured, they're going to tell the whole story.
Man, he over here. He over there. He over there and over there. And man, you know what I'm saying?
Like, okay, let me tell you this, man. Like, let me talk about the loyalty. That's how dirty some people are, man. And this happens, and I'm including this in all races. Had a homeboy. His cousin got shot. Got shot in L.A., in Jordan Downs Projects. Got shot. Mom was in the funeral. You know, black funerals crying, oh, my baby, I can't believe he didn't do nothing to nobody. They got shot, had like $5,000 in cash on him, like a pistol and everything. But anyway, it's another story. Got shot, didn't know who did it. They thought the Nickerson Gardens did it. For years. Come to find out, man, his own people did it in the gang. They was crying at the funeral. Having words at the funeral. Raise money to bury him. They the one that shot him. I mean, is that selling out? You know what I mean? I know y'all talking about this,
man. They shouldn't have let Tekashi come in because he ain't even black. That's what they get, man. They should never let these dudes into the culture, man. Not let the dude. He ain't even black, bro. Like, how he even getting in there, man? I can't believe, man. I can't even believe that, bro. Like, man, you letting it,
bruh. These niggas gonna tell. See, the thing about educated lame dudes, man, I'm gonna tell you. With us, to be an educated lame, it's adversity. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that doing criminal stuff is not adversity either, because it is. It is. But you come across a lot of adversity during exams, during stress. It builds a lot of character. Because there are a lot of times when you're studying, when you're not getting your way, when you have things in your life, you have the opportunity to quit. And then you don't. The business is not going right. You can quit and then you don't. And there are times where things get hard. But see, that's what makes great people greater in the long run. You know, guys who are in it for the short term, they don't think about those things. Guys who are in it for the long term, we welcome many times those situations. It builds who you are. Tough times. But a lot of guys, when tough times come, they fold. And see, the Pookies and Ray Rays of today, at least back in the day, you know, when you had like the illegal racketeering rackets and stuff, you know, brothers was a little bit more down. You know, we was putting that money back into the community and stuff like that. But now these guys, The Pookies and Ray Rays of the last 50 years, biggest sellouts. Not only selling out they people to the U.S. government, selling the people out to the Italian mafia. Go figure. Selling them out to the Mexican mafia. Go figure. That's what happens. In the snitching culture of Pookie and Ray Ray cannot be denied. A lot of them is just as corny as the educated lames they be roasting. Not some. Not all. Not most. But you got a good percent. I don't know what the number is. But a lot of y'all be telling. And you don't live by the code that you say you're supposed to live by. Y'all always breaking it. But anyways. Guys, what you think about this video? Go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell, like the video, share the video. What's going on, man? Appreciate everybody. Check all my information out in the first comment. As you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.